Thrill me. Thrill me. Thrill me. Thrill me.
Thrill me. You are watching Death Curse Society. I'm Tom Atkins. If you don't keep watching Death Curse Society, I will come and do things to you.
Go again, another Death Curse Society's Monday Maniacs.
Zigzag.
I'm Red Crank. That's Sarge. That's Zigzag. And that's FaZe. What's up, folks?
Oh my
What
goodness.
did you do to the turkey?
What'd you do to the turkey head?
Happy Thanksgiving.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, happy Thanksgiving
that's
coming
my
up.
bit.
Folks. That's your bit for the night?
She made it even better, though.
I see you.
Hi, Sarge.
A drink, you take my spot.
What do you drink? What are you drinking, Colonel?
Pepsi Zero. As soon as I
Oh.
go get a drink, you're going to take my spot. Come on. Say hi and bye, everybody.
Hi, Sarge.
Hi.
All right.
All
We'll
right.
catch up with you later. Bye. Oh, anyway, yeah, happy Thanksgiving coming up, guys. That's one of the reasons. Well, that was the main reason I kind of threw this topic out there. We're going to do top 5 food-related horror films here in just a little bit. Let's catch up for a minute, though. What's up, guys? Now that we got the official cast here. Colonel, how you been?
Pretty damn good. That kind of gets me free from being whatever podcast bomb for the night. So, plus people much rather see her than me anyway, and I don't blame them.
Yeah, probably so. Probably so. Do you have some days off work coming up?
Thursday.
That's it.
That's it. Yeah, and Sunday.
Ah, the French.
That's right.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, don't even get me started on that. My request for December 2nd was denied due to business needs.
Ah, the French.
Damn.
Well, Ziggy's on top of the drops tonight already, I can tell. I know what he's waiting for. Ziggy, how about you? How was your week?
Yeah, man, it's a lot of work, whole lot of work at the greenhouse, getting things ready, and the poinsettias are here now. I fell off a fucking double milk crates today, crashed down upon them, hurt my leg. It's all fucked up. My ankle, my thing. It's yeah, it's funny.
I'm not trying to laugh. I'm just envisioning it.
Oh, it's funny.
Yeah,
I mean,
did anybody film this?
The milk crates broke my fall. There was some people in the parking lot. They saw me fall and then they left. So there you go. Love thy neighbor. Happy Thanksgiving. Thanks a lot. That's how my week It's been
the spirit is already in the air, is what you're saying then.
yeah. I was laughing. I mean, but yeah, my leg hurts pretty bad now.
Well, damn it.
I'll be hitting this
man.
Right. Don't mind me.
All right. FaZe, how about you? Exciting week?
Pretty traditional. Just work.
Yeah. Cat Cafe?
Yeah, Cat Cafe.
All right. That's part of your regular schedule now, it
It's
seems
become
like.
a regular thing, yeah.
I want to
Nice.
go to a cat cafe now, man.
Dude, ever since we started talking about it, now I'm getting like pictures of Cat Cafe in my like social media feeds. Like,
They're always listening, man.
so everyone I see that is funny, I send the FaZe. So
It's true.
yeah. All right, who's in the room? We got Lorena in here, Grandma FaZe, Sue, of course. Grizzly's here. Joshua, happy birthday, Joshua.
Happy
Fresh.
birthday.
From Days of the Dead, Chicago.
Yeah.
Joshua, it looks like you had enough fun for everybody. So,
Good.
yeah.
Good God, man. You must have spent like $1,500 while you were up there, at least. I saw the haul. Good Lord, man. No, but happy birthday to you. Hope you had a good time in Days of the Dead. And hope you told those guys that you missed us up there.
Yeah, right.
Talking to you, Bill.
Bill.
Let's see. Paula's here. BK's here. Oh, come on now. Oh, he's throwing a menu out there. So I got to read it.
Oh, geez.
It says, fuck a traditional Thanksgiving. I'm doing Cuban sliders, sour cream and chives, mashed potato, spicy cheese, and grilled corn baked with bacon, cherry cobbler for dessert. Fuck a turkey. There it is. Finally made its appearance after like 4 years.
Somebody
That
raised it, and I found it in the archives.
that sounds delicious, BK. If I didn't have plans for Thursday, I might jump in the car and head that way.
Your mom's making a brisket, bro. So we're gonna have that. I'm happy.
Nice.
Auntie makes the brisket proper. Like
Nice. All right, we got Gory Tiger in here. We got Rachel here.
Ogletree?
Rachel Ogletree, yeah. I'm going to be, I'm going to be spending Thanksgiving with her and her husband, Jimmy, that have been fans of the show for years, been neighbors of mine years ago. So, and there's Patricia rolling in.
Patricia.
So, yeah. Yeah. What do you guys have planned for Thanksgiving? Any major family get-togethers?
I guess so. I mean, we're all
Probably
getting
Colonel.
we're all getting together for the most part at my mom's house. The general, I haven't decided her official nickname yet. Talked my mother into playing Cards Against Humanity, and she has no idea what that is.
Oh no.
So
Oh, come on.
that should be pretty damn funny. I will report back next Monday how that went.
I've met your mother a couple of times, I think now, at least once.
At least once, yeah. I think twice.
Yeah.
I think you met her the most.
I hope she wipes the floor with you on Cards Against Humanity.
It's fantastic.
I'll just say that this sense of humor was not hereditary, man. I don't think so.
Ziggy, you got a little family gathered that you're getting together with, right?
Yeah. We'll have, like me, my brother, my aunt's coming over. I think that's it. His wife may or may not go. But hey man, it's an early meal, and of course the first game of the traditional Thanksgiving schedule for football, and your football Detroit Lions taking on the Chicago Bears.
The Bears.
The Bears for the first.
It's going to be a snooze fest.
Oh,
The game will be over at halftime.
Yeah, dude. Well, man, the Lions taking on a bunch of injuries. We're not going to go down Sportsville. Don't worry. But just enjoying this magical ride. 10-1 if you're not counting. The Lions are destroying the whole league. Nobody has an answer for them yet. So we're 11.
10-1. Tied with the Chiefs, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Shit, the Bengals had a bye this week and they still lost by a point. I was like, how does this work?
Yeah, I noticed that.
That's
what
funny.
the Chiefs know. I must point out that we're not struggling and getting pass interferences for a last-second field goal. We're making sure it's settled long before we get to that fourth quarter.
Fair enough. Yeah, the Lions are doing good this year. I'm rooting for you guys mostly.
Until the Super Bowl, right?
Pretty much. Yep.
Oh boy, it's gonna be a.
There's a new viewer, Virgil. Hey, greetings from Manchester, England. Hey, thanks for tuning in, Virgil.
Hello.
We
We'll
have
start-
other folks from England chime in all the time over here. So
Yeah.
Carrie, if
Carrie?
you're watching, yeah,
Yep.
we'll get you introduced.
Yeah, Virgil, join in the conversation. We're getting ready to start talking about food-related horror films. If you have some favorites, throw them in the comments.
You know, he joins on a thing where it's an American holiday. It's kind of themed. You know, I mean, it's not a Thanksgiving per se show, but I mean, you know, movies with food in it.
Well, you know, that's the glorious thing about this topic. Everybody has to eat.
Well, and I just thought there's a million. What about Terrifier 2 and the mashed potato scene? That could have been added into this. You know, I mean, if we're doing the Hannibal thing.
It's an itty-bitty part of the scene, though. That's a stretch.
Well-
The Hannibal scene, at least, is a major part of the story.
Well, for
I'm just
his
saying.
sake. I don't know. I don't necessarily agree with that, but I think if one's allowed, they all should be. But nonetheless, I didn't put that on my list, but it could be. It could have been. I wouldn't have protested.
Right.
That's a heavy scene, man.
Yeah. FaZe, what about you? Big family plans or a small gathering? What do you got in the works for Thursday?
Yeah, just kind of a small gathering at good old Grandma FaZe's house.
Nice. Well, tell her, give her a big old smooch for all of us.
Yep. And
A quick
I'm
peek.
gonna leave you at a maybe on that.
On the cheek. Nothing like weird.
tell her
We'll
we
see.
said.
I mean, that I could do.
Haven't had him on in a while either.
All right.
Like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
You done yet? Oh, there we go. She says, smooching back. Oh yeah. And there's Gina. So, all right, we got most of the fam in here.
Yep. I saw the top secret video from them, and I can't even discuss it on the air, but it was really cool.
It was really cool.
Yes. You saw it?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
From the Grizzlies family.
Yeah.
Okay. I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Shh. We can't talk about that.
Can't talk about that.
It's Fight Club.
Secret. It's like you saw the movie Bring It. Yeah. We could
I don't love that I have no idea what you three are talking about.
We'll tell you later. We'll tell you
Yeah,
after.
we'll be off the air.
Yep. All right. Before we get into our topic, though, we got to take care of our business here. Thank our members. Thanks to our final girls and guys, Christy, FaZe, Lorena, BD, Alex, and Robert, our Crazy Ralphs, Bell's Fancy Creations, Dr. Smiley, Raymond, and the Whole Damn Enchilada Pod. And, of course, our camp counselors, Adam, Corey, Christy, Luke, Jimmy and Rachel, Stacy Lynn, Orlando, Chuck Schick, Dave, Patricia, Kristen, and JJ. I'm actually glad you guys do that now because it gives me a chance to take a second breath to finish things off. If you want to become a member and support the DCS, head on over to deathcursesociety.com, check out the membership tier, and starting at $3 or less for
Who
a
knows?
month.
You may end up being the next Chuck Schick.
You might be.
Right.
Not that we're making fun of Chuck's name. It's just
We love Chuck.
It's fun to say. It's the funnest name to say.
If they're both one syllable. Come on, man. That's awesome.
Now someone's going to sign up and put it under like huge ass or something like that, you know?
Yeah.
Yep. Harry balls on you.
Right. And of course, thanks to our associate producer FaZe, who is maybe going to have a little extra work here to do this week. I don't know yet.
Okay.
We'll see. Well, I mean, in this episode with the comments, and because there's a lot of overlays in this one, man.
That's true. I mean,
So you might be on comment patrol for a while.
that's fine. Everybody got your top 5 food related horrors?
Yeah,
I'll be
Not at
honest.
all.
throw them in the comments. All right, who wants to go first on this one? Because I have no idea who started the last one of these.
I feel
Last
like I
one of our
went
top.
first last time. Does that sound right?
Was it you?
Well, I'll tell you. Let FaZe go first so he can do the comments.
There we go.
Fair
All right.
enough.
Let's leave with our best foot forward. Let's have FaZe go first.
All right.
Oh, good lord.
Let's shift that over
I'm
there.
gonna hype you up, man. Get you ready.
Get the hype man going. All right. We're going with FaZe first. All right. Take it away. See motherfucking FaZe.
Oh, yeah. So, do you have it all in one graphic, or are we doing this one at a time? How's this?
No,
working?
one at a time.
Okay. Great. 'Cause I don't fully remember this.
Great.
So I'll just start out by saying this is a very difficult list to make. Food related horror and cannibal horror is a very difficult, it's difficult to tell them apart sometimes.
There's a fine line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of cannibal films. There's not a lot of films that's like just food related and also horror. So I don't know. There weren't a lot of choices here, and I watched like 3 movies this week just to get some entries on this damn list. I haven't seen barely any of these. That said, I know my number 5 is Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. That's the first one I've seen in this entire list. My mom always talked about this movie. I don't know if she likes it per se, but she's very nostalgic for it, and she made me very nostalgic for it. I don't know. It's just a fun goofball fucking movie.
It is fun.
I'm not sure if I've ever seen the sequel, Return of the Killer Tomatoes.
It doesn't. You know what I mean? It lacks the charm.
Sure.
This one holds just because it went first, pretty much.
Right.
The best
Like,
thing about this fucking
those
movie
things
is the
like-
poster. Come on, I can't stand this shit. This is a terrible fucking movie.
It's horrible, but I mean, come on, I love it. I love it just for what it is. I don't know.
Technically, it's a horrible movie, yes. But, dude, I either had never seen this before, or I had not seen it since I was like 6, 7. Now, I have a feeling I would have loved and watched this movie over and over if I had seen it when I was younger, which is why I think I had never seen this before. And I watched it the other day, and Jesus Christ. Yeah, it's hysterical, but, I mean, good God. The effects are amazing.
Dude, when they're
For the time, they're not bad.
the tomatoes are rolling through the garden and shit. They're just picking them off. What the?
Well, I love when they're swimming through the water like Jaws. That was the best because they're just floating in the water, and the girls are like, oh.
But it's just.
It gives it that charm though, because it's so bad.
It's so bad, but this is one of those so bad it's good.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Definitely.
All right. Sorry,
Before I move
Go.
on, I'll just say these next ones. I woke up on Sunday, and these lists are due on Sunday, and I woke up and it was already late. So I'm like, "Fuck!" I get on my phone. I'm just scrambling to get this list done, and all of these next entries are pretty much out of order. But what is my number 4? Just you're gonna have to give it to me here because I have no idea what I have in number 4 here.
It takes place on Fleet Street, if that helps. No?
Nope.
Okay.
You killed me. Oh, sweet
Oh.
Todd. Yeah,
Yeah.
of course.
Yeah.
I've only seen this once years ago. It's interesting. It's the one rated R Tim Burton film, I believe. I don't know. It's fun. I liked it. I wish I remembered it a little better. It's one I probably should have rewatched, but I had to watch so many movies. Most of them ended up in my honorable mentions anyway.
A lot of stuff going on with number 3.
Well, that doesn't help.
Really?
The stuff. Yeah, this is the one. This is the one that I
I
really.
put the fucking title in the clue, and you're still like, that
Oh,
doesn't
come
help.
on, man.
How high are you? How high are you right now?
I picked up some pretty good weed today, so actually pretty good.
Ah,
But I digress.
really quick,
Good
Faze.
stuff.
Let me interject here really fast, and let me give you the 3 Tim Burton films that have been rated R:
There are 3.
Sweeney Todd,
Mhm.
Sleepy Hollow, and I
Oh,
remember this.
yeah.
I was kind of like, and then finally Ed Wood.
Yeah.
Oh,
I was going to say, I
shit.
thought Ed Wood was rated R.
That makes sense. I forgot Sleepy Hollow was a Tim Burton film. It's
Boy, that one is just dripping with atmosphere too. That's a good one.
It really is. It's a really good
right. So as much as I love the number 1 spot here, the stuff, I really love the stuff. This almost should have been my number 1.
Ugh.
Fucking put it as my number 3. That almost hurts.
I was so disappointed with the rewatch of this.
Really?
Yes.
No
It did
kidding.
not-
It's bad on a rewatch.
It's
I have
harsh.
not-
It's
I
hard.
haven't seen it in.
Oh, that makes me sad to hear, man, because
Yeah.
this is such a great fucking movie.
I mean, the effects are cool, but
Yeah. Just, I don't know.
I'll explain myself when it's my turn.
Yes. I'm not going to steal too much thunder here.
Go ahead.
So the stuff is number 2. Then number 2 must be The Platform.
Boom.
Right?
All
Oh,
right.
yeah. This is a great movie. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. It's fun. It's interesting. There were a lot of ads for it. I remember when it first came out, at least I was seeing on like Facebook and shit. Like I remember this having a lot of people were talking about it.
A lot of buzz.
Well,
A lot of buzz.
came out during the pandemic too, so
And that too. So yeah,
that probably helped.
that helped.
'Cause,
No, it's a
once
good
people-
one though.
Once people got finished with Tiger King, they flipped over to The Platform.
That's a good point. Yeah, it
Yeah.
came out right after that. Good
Yeah.
Lord. What a time that was. Start of that. But yeah, no, this is a fun one. It's newer, but it's solid. It's a very solid Netflix film. It's kind of one of the last solid Netflix films, if I'm going to be honest here. But I digress. We're doing honorable mentions next?
Yes.
Yes.
I'll just
Okay.
throw them up for you.
Yeah, please. Oh, Bitter Feast. Yeah, this is one that I watched over the weekend. It was pretty good. You know, I couldn't work it into the top 5 though. I mean, is it better than Killer Tomatoes? Sure, but I love Killer Tomatoes. I had to have it in my top 5. What do we got next here?
I'm about an hour into Bitter Feast right now, so
Okay,
didn't make my list because I haven't seen it all, but
that's fair.
digging it so far.
Broil, the other one I watched over this week. Again, didn't make the list, but it's just, some of these newer films, just a little, I don't know, it just didn't quite catch me, I guess. I ended up getting too distracted while watching this, I think. I didn't give it too much of a chance,
Really?
but I still stuck it in there. And then this third one, I already know, is Poultrygeist,
Boom.
because it pretty much ran out of fucking food-related horror. I'm like, all right, this Poultrygeist, throw it in there. Like, it was okay.
Night.
I don't know,
of the
man.
Chicken Dead.
It's pretty fucking dumb, honestly. I don't know. If I had watched more food-related horrors, that one would be gone so quick. But that said, number 1.
I think
The
hold
Menu.
on. I think I watched Poultrygeist a few years ago whenever either the Colonel or Ziggy recommended that I watch it
Colonel.
for Thanksgiving.
Not me.
Yeah, I'm guessing it was the Colonel for sure. But that's definitely a movie right up his alley, and yeah, it's definitely a Colonel pick. That's for sure. All right.
Paula, thank
Spoiler
you.
alert.
And yes, The Menu, number 1. This one surprised me. Now, I was just at a friend's place a couple hours ago, and we were talking. They asked me, "What are you guys talking about tonight?" And I'm like, "Food-related horror films." And I mentioned, The Menu is going to be my number 1. And one of the people was like, "Man, that movie really fucked with my head. Like, holy shit, I couldn't believe the movie." It's a thinker, and I really like movies that make it, that make you just wonder about it for a while. I like movies that make you think about it after you've seen it, that keep you awake. The Menu was one of those. Fucking, as much as I love the stuff and kind of wish I put it in my number 1, The Menu definitely deserves the number 1 spot. It's just such a good mindfuck food-related film. I really love it.
Right. All right. Well, excellent list there, FaZe.
List.
Hold
Oh, wait.
on. Okay. Here we go. Virgil says, whenever my mistress cooked me spaghetti bolognese, she was guaranteed a leg over. Oh, all right.
Nice.
Virgil, you're in the right place. With humor like that, you're in the right spot.
This there he goes.
James says it would have been included a lot of movies featuring cannibalism in my list, but for the most part, I wasn't thinking along those lines since most people don't eat other people. Yeah, that's we each kind of had different rules for this one, but I was trying to lean away from heavy like Cannibal Holocaust, stuff like that. I just wasn't leaning that direction. So, and Virgil also says, as a black man in Manchester, England, I love curry goat, but I can't think of a movie about it. Well, there you go. Go write one. Go write one and film it.
Curry goat.
English film about curry goat.
Attack of the Curry Goat.
Yep. Too spicy.
And yes, Paula says you should have the information now phase.
Oh, yes. Thank you.
Please don't tell nobody, though. It is.
Yeah.
It's quite amazing, though.
Top secret. All right. Patricia's got a list up in here. Number 5, The Ice Cream Man. Number 4, Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2, which I think works. 3, Motel Hell. 2, Ravenous. Number 1, Blood Diner. And I guess these are a bunch of her honorable mentions.
Yeah.
Fresh, Poultrygeist, Thanksgiving, Attack of the Killer Tomatoes, Blood Feast, The Stuff, and Sweeney Todd.
Wow.
Excellent list. Patricia?
That
Also-
one was so good, it had to give her own clap there.
Yeah, she also says, my list says something about my taste.
And Patricia, you're officially a thunder-stealing prick, so welcome to the club.
And you and Curl probably have a pretty similar list.
Yeah, if I follow the same rules, there's definitely at least 2 on our list, if not 3. I wish I had. They weren't in my personal guidelines, though. Fuck, man, my list sucks.
Here's another list. Joshua, the birthday boy, says number 5, Ice Cream Man. Number 4, Motel Hell. Number 3, The Stuff. Number 2, Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. And number 1, The Menu. I love that list because it's like, hold on, let me get it back up there. I love that list because it's like kind of a joke movie, and then mind-blowing movie. Yeah. Very eclectic there.
Fuck, I couldn't do Ice Cream Man.
I wanted to, but it didn't fit my guidelines.
I should have put it instead of Poultrygeist, honestly.
No.
No. Nope. Where is it? You got to scroll down.
Nope.
Scroll down.
We are supposed to compare.
It was way down. I mean, people, there are literally like 100 graphics that we got to scroll past to get to these things now.
Yeah, just for tonight's show.
Yeah, for tonight's show.
Yeah. James says there are a couple of versions of Sweeney Todd. I enjoyed the one from 1982 quite a bit. I haven't seen that one in a long time, but I did rewatch the Johnny Depp, Tim Burton, Helena Bonham Carter version recently, and I dug it. So all right. We got that list? Oh, one more comment here, if I can. Dang it. There we go. Virgil also says, is it just me or would FaZe look like Brad Pitt without the beard? No, that's just you.
Yeah.
It's hard to say. I haven't shaved it so long. I'm not about to.
I think, you were beardless when you first started going to cons with us, I think.
I had like a very short goatee.
It was very short.
I have that picture of us standing in front of the Evil Dead 2 cabin holding the chainsaws. I will try to get this uploaded here.
Probably as short as I was, but let's see.
You're quite well. I have to do some editing on it, obviously. I
Yes.
gotta put a big penis over one of the people pictures.
Jesus Christ.
It smelled like bologna. And
Yeah.
All right. Good
All
God.
right. Okay, if FaZe goes first, I'll go next, I think. So just to keep the rotation handy here. All right.
All right.
Yeah, and you guys have already kind of spoiled one of mine, but
Thunder stealing pricks all
well,
over.
no, not necessarily Thunder stealing. Just you spoiled it because you already debated whether or not it should be on the list or not. So let's talk about it. Number 5, Hannibal. Dude, he talks about food all the time, and
That's true.
cooking the brain of Ray Liotta is a major scene in the movie. So that's why, and regardless. I know this movie got a lot of hate, especially when it came out, because it was so far off from, Silence of the Lambs. Didn't have Jodie Foster. Such a weird departure for Clarice to take in this movie, according to some. But I dug it. I've always liked this movie. It's not. It's probably my second favorite, maybe third favorite Hannibal Lecter film. So easy. But yeah, that's why I included it on the list. I love that scene. I think it's just a devious scene. Number 4, and the movie's good. I like the movie. Number 4 kind of made my list last minute. I forgot how much I liked this back in 2022 when it came out. Fresh. Man, what a scathing satire on the dating world that is online dating. And a pretty freaky horror film to boot. This one and the one you had on your list that I'm watching right now, Bitter Feast, FaZe. Where do these guys get these basements like this? Like, I mean, do you buy a house and it has like a full, just huge ass basement that covers the entire land?
You don't remember my basement?
You know what? I've still never been down there.
Seriously?
Yeah,
I've never been down there either.
I know
Does
Zach
it
has.
still look like a crypt?
Well, yeah.
Okay.
I rarely go down there.
Yeah.
I mean, I would love to help you finish that out and make it usable space.
Crank, if you saw this fucking space, you would not laugh at the demon claims anymore.
I'll see it next time. Next time we're in Cincy, I'll see it. But yeah, that makes me wonder, like, why aren't the police all over these houses that have these huge basements? Why do you have them in the first place? They only are used for one thing. So that's my rant on
Growing weed. Oh, sorry.
weird basements. Maybe 2. Is that what you want to do with your basement?
Yeah.
Okay, well, fuck. Let's finish that shit out. I'll be there over the holidays. Number 3. Yes, this is one I saw recently during the research. But dude, The Platform is probably one of the stronger Netflix movies I've seen in a while. I know it came out in 2020, but they did have a sequel that came out this year. Not as strong, but interesting story. If you don't know, it's people that are basically in kind of a prison setting, but they're
Not everybody. It's like voluntary prison.
some of them are volunteering to go in, and there are 2 people per level, and there are a number of levels. And wherever you wake up the first month you're in, you spend 30 days there, and you get shifted to another level. But the food comes down from the top, and on just one big platform, one big table, And as it goes down, you eat what you can, it goes to the next level. So the people on level 1 get their choice of quality food, and then the people at level 100 or more get the scraps and leftovers and stepped on and spit out food and whatever. There's a lot of social commentary that goes on with this one too, which I kind of dug. And it's another one of those thinkers. A lot of people can take some different perspectives out of it. But dude, this one jumped into my list big time. Number 2, The Feast, I believe from 2021, if I'm not mistaken. Now, I started watching this again earlier this week, and I was like, I've seen this. I know I've seen this movie. And like the first 45 minutes of it were very, very familiar. And then the rest of it was bonkers, off the wall. I must have started this a couple years ago and fallen asleep and just never put it on any list. But dude, this one is bizarre in, at least for me, all the right ways. If you want to say it, it's a crank as fuck movie for sure.
It looks like it just based on the cover.
You can say it.
But check it out if you're into some weird shit. That's all. All right, honorable mention number 1 for me. Faye has already mentioned it, but Broil. We were introduced to this movie when Jonathan Lipnicki of Jerry Maguire fame,
Right,
was on the show. He's in this film, and I wasn't expecting much, and I wasn't necessarily blown away, but I was entertained by this flick. And he plays a chef who has other sets of skills, which comes in handy for the dinner he's hired to do. And it's a pretty fun flick, man. If you get a chance, check it out. I want to say it's on like Tubi or something, but it's out there.
he was amused that we knew about it too. He was like, "Oh."
I mean,
yeah,
I watched it because it was one of the few horror films that he had done.
Yeah.
In recent years before he came on the show. So, but yeah, and I'm not kidding. I wasn't kissing his ass when I said I really enjoyed it.
We didn't hit him with the Jerry Maguire bullshit. That's what he didn't want. So
yeah, we were kind of told not to do that.
Don't do that.
Second honorable mention for me, also already been mentioned, Sweeney Todd. I've seen this a couple of times at least in a play production, a musical production in a theater. And this movie is probably one of the better musical to film adaptations. I think, anyway. It's a good version of it. James, I know you mentioned it earlier. I do need to go back and watch that 82 version again at some point. But anyway, that's honorable mention 2. Honorable mention number 3 actually also snuck onto the list late. Ziggy and I were talking about a little bit of movies last night. I think I influenced his list a little bit, and he influenced my list a little bit. But Motel Hell, I had never seen this. I had always heard about it. I had always I remember seeing it in the video store. Never actually sat down and watched it. Knew the premise, knew the idea.
Fantastic.
Knew an old Western actor was the lead role in it. But had never sat down and watched it. I watched it last night, and for an 80s flick, it's pretty entertaining.
It's messed up, but it's cool. It has a little bit of everything. And
yeah. Nice little cameo of John Ratzenberger.
Yep.
Cliff from Cheers.
It's fantastic. It's just a good one.
Very, very interesting premise, though. If you haven't seen it, or if you haven't seen it in a while, go back and give this one a check out, because
Farmer Vincent sausage. It's the best.
It's the best. And of course, number 1 for me, this is one of the few ranking of 10 movies that I've given The Menu. I absolutely love this movie. The acting in it is absolutely perfect. The writing is so solid, and I just love everything about this movie. It's one of those few perfect or very, very near perfect movies. And I probably have given more 10s out than all the rest of these guys put together. But when a movie is perfect for me, it gets a 10. So The Menu, number 1 for food-related horror on my list. All right, rip me apart. Go ahead.
I understand that list is crank as fuck. I am super proud of you, though, for putting Motel Hell on there.
I hate you guys because none of you had it before I put mine up there. But if you watched it and it made your list, I appreciate that.
I was shocked how much I liked it, actually.
I got my gem here that nobody has.
Well, it took Attack out, and Fresh ended up bumping the stuff. So I want, and when you get to your list, Ziggy, I want to know what you had to take out to put the extra one in, but we'll get to that. Let me roll back up here. Is that a new list? Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah, the one I.
There we go. All right, that's where I need to be. All right, James has his list. I love it. Number 5, Feed. Number 4, The Stuff. Number 3, The Untold Story. Number 1, I Drink Your Blood.
Number two,
I Drink Your Blood. Honorable mention, Slaughterhouse, The Food of the Gods, and Bloodthirsty Butchers.
Slaughterhouse.
And number 1, Swallow. A lot on there that I have not seen. I'm going to add them to my letterbox.
Now that list is James as fuck.
That's James as fuck, man.
That's Grimmer as fuck.
That's a grimmer as fuck list.
Are we making him a shirt too?
Yeah.
Shit.
Who's going to be sticking a eggplant in his ear?
And he's a thunder-stealing prick too. James. Thanks.
A little bit. Yep.
It's an honorable mention of mine. Oh, Slaughterhouse. Forgot all about that. The fucking pig killer. He sounds like a pig.
Yeah. Luke says, I didn't prepare for the show tonight, so I'm just chatting, but I am watching this new John Benet Ramsey doc. Those parents are fucking shady.
Yeah. South Park had a beautiful episode about that. No, or it was like, maybe it was Peter Griffin going, I'm going to stop everything and help solve this murder. And they're like, yeah, that's great. No, that's fine. That's fine. Don't worry about it.
I haven't seen that one yet, but it's popped up on, that's the one on Netflix, right? It popped up a couple of times when I was looking for other movies this week. So I'll probably go back and check it out at some point, but
that guy moved here to try to be a congressman.
Yeah, I remember that.
And we weren't buying it, man. We were like, no.
Oh boy, BK says my husky is snoring like a chainsaw because he got on the counter and scarfed the rest of the meatloaf. Next few hours should be interesting. Next few hours should smell like ass, is what it sounds like.
Flatulence.
Yeah.
That's funny. I snore like a chainsaw. That's because I have sleep apnea.
Maybe you should eat more meatloaf.
Probably should.
Patricia says, I own both a Motel Hell and Blood Diner shirt. Nice.
Sweet.
Bethany says, I love Motel Hell. Haven't seen it in years, though. It's fun. It was fun.
Actually, I think it was a Blood Diner tapestry that I threw up into the rafters at the Morgan Crypt inaugural event. It was one of those tapestries.
It was.
I think it was Blood Diner.
I think it was. BK says Swallowed was a tough watch. I've seen it. I haven't seen it, but I've seen like the poster and seen it mentioned quite a few times, and I figure it's one of those crank as fuck movies too, but I haven't gotten it.
If it's on James' list, it's probably fucked up.
What are you trying to say?
I'm just saying he's got very eclectic, eccentric lists.
All right. Well, let's move on to the Colonel.
The Colonel too.
Goddamn right. I'll be honest with you guys. I painted myself in a corner here. So my list fucking sucks. I'm not even going to front about it. Like, there's so many good movies I left off this list.
All right.
Self-imposed fucking rules for whatever reason.
I don't want to necessarily agree with you, but I'll let it stand.
I didn't look at it yet. So
No. I literally try to stick with just about fucking food, not eating people, nothing, none of that.
Really?
Except for one, my number 5.
I was gonna say, come on, man.
Well, my number 5, honestly, should probably have been an honorable mention, but god damn it, I'm a Charlton Heston fan. I ain't gonna lie. Soylent Green.
Boom.
You can't have a list about food and not have Soylent Green on there. God damn it! Someone had to put it on there. That's literally the only reason why it's on here.
Now it's number 11 on my list.
See, number 11. When honestly, I should have said painted myself in this fucking corner. Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2, Motel Hell, Ice Cream Man, all movies I wanted to put on my list, but I was like, I don't think they're going to fit. So fuck it, Soylent Green. It's been around forever. If you haven't seen it, go fucking see it. Coming in at number 4, Attack of the Killer Tomatoes.
Dum, dum, dum.
Like I said, this movie's so fucking dumb, it's fun. You can't help but not laugh at how bad this movie is. Hell, I'll be honest, even as a kid, I really liked the cartoon.
Oh, wow.
If you guys even remember that.
No.
You don't remember the Killer Tomatoes cartoon?
I do.
I don't.
Dude, it wasn't really horror. It wasn't really horror driven that I recall.
No, dude, it was a fucking kids cartoon, just like Tales of the Crypt cartoon, dude.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, right. Beetlejuice.
Like the real Ghostbusters, like
Beetlejuice.
The Beetlejuice cartoon, yes. Taking me back to my childhood now. Yeah, we talked enough about how dumb and fun this movie is. We're going to move on. Coming in at number 3, a little film by Peter Jackson called Bad Taste.
Boom.
I'll even admit it. This is a bad movie. But it's another one of those where it's so bad it's fun. And I like the premise of it. Aliens come to Earth, collect humans for their fucking intergalactic fast food restaurants.
I looked for this one, but I couldn't find it streaming anywhere. Not free anyway.
Yeah, so. No, definitely not for free.
No, a license tie up with that one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is one that deserves to be on Tubi, but you're not going to find it on Tubi. Coming in at number 2, this is where I catch some hate.
Boo.
The Menu.
Boo.
Yes,
come on.
It's good. It's well acted. It's well written. Is it a 10? Not to me. Like I said, but it's a really good movie. This is probably the only movie on my list I would say is like a must watch. Well, 2 movies on my list are must watches. This being one of them. It was really good. I remember Crank and Zag fucking sloppy topping this movie when they first got done watching. Oh, this is the best movie I've seen all year.
It was.
And I watched it. I'm like, okay, it's pretty good. I don't know if I would go as far as saying best movie that year.
It was my number 1.
But it had to be my number 2 or number 3. I had to go back and look. But I know it wasn't my number 1, but it was pretty fucking good. It doesn't help that the General was really big into Gordon Ramsay for a while, so I would watch that shit with her all the time.
Yeah.
So I kind of dug that vibe to it. Like I said, it's really good. Honorable mention time. I got 2 that I would suggest watching if you haven't seen, and 1 to stay away from. 1 you should watch. It's Attack of the Killer Donuts.
Jesus Christ.
This is another movie that's just so fucking bad. I'm sorry, I like this cheesy shit. Will I own it? No. Will I watch it more than twice? Fuck no. It's awful. But you need to watch it once because it's about killer donuts, man. Like, it's fucking ridiculous.
Even the poster art looks fucking stupid, though.
The poster art looks like a Goosebumps book. That's what's kind of cool about it.
Yeah,
I can see that.
No, but it's like it's shit. Watch it. My second honorable mention is shit, and you shouldn't watch it. Sweeney Todd. I hate this fucking movie so bad.
Why is it on your list?
Because I want to fucking shit on it. Because it's
okay.
Damn, Colonel.
fucking awful. For one, I'll be straight up. if I go see a Broadway show, I know it's a musical. I'll sit back and enjoy it. As far as like film goes, fuck that. I don't like musicals. Here's all you need to know. My number one favorite musical of all time on film, South Park, bigger, longer, and uncut.
Of course.
So, yeah, that tells you my taste in musicals.
That counts.
It does count. That movie is a fucking musical, and it's brilliant. This movie is a musical, and it's a fucking... it's enough to make me fucking gag. Just, I can't say it because of copyright reasons, but I just think of Johnny Depp sitting there. I'd shit in his bed, too, after making that movie.
There's a clip.
I'm a Gary.
That was good.
There's a we need a marker on that phase. There's the clip.
What was the matter with you anyway?
I was just starting to worry, like, shit, there's gonna be no funny part in this thing for me to. There it is. Fantastic.
I bring the goods, man. And my last honorable mention, another shitty movie. It's so good. Like I fucking love Gary Busey's crazy ass. The Gingerbread Man.
Oh no.
The Ginger Dead Man.
Oh, the Ginger Dead Man. Sorry,
Yeah.
I typed Gingerbread. I even typed Ginger Dead Man on my list, but I read it Gingerbread Man.
No, you typed bread. I fixed it.
Ah, thank you.
You're welcome.
So, yeah, Ginger
Still
Dead
can't
Man.
read it. God damn it.
Dude, this movie's fucking lame. Come on, have you not seen Gary Busey?
I watched this.
Dude, oh my God, what'd you think?
Oh God, 1.5 stars.
Yeah, it's awful.
So like a 3
I mean,
out of 10.
This is one of those movies you want to sit down and drink a few beers and watch, man. And just fucking laugh at how awful it is.
I mean, even technically, it's not a good film.
No, I never said it was.
The writing is shit. The directing is shit. The cinematography is shit. The special effects are shit.
It sounds like a full moon movie to me.
It's full moon. Yeah.
listen,
Bottom tier full moon. Some of their stuff I don't mind, but that one, god damn.
it's because of movies like this that I stopped buying those subscription boxes, the horror subscription boxes, because they promise you a horror movie, a t-shirt and whatever, a bunch of stuff. It's always a movie like this. I have Ginger Dead Man versus Evil Bong, right? Is that
God.
That's awful.
Jesus Christ.
Wow.
I do want that replica of the Evil Bong though. We see at these cons. I'll be honest, the only reason I even watched the first Evil Bong was because of the soundtrack.
Yeah.
And that's literally the only reason I watched it. I'm like, this
Because Sid was in it, right?
do what?
Because Sid was in it too, right? The first one?
God, dude, I haven't seen it since it came out. I'm not sure who was all in it.
Well, that was
really cool.
I know Tommy Chong was in it. I remember that.
But this movie made my ass hurt immediately, man. Just like, oh God, I was looking at my phone after like 4 minutes. Like, Jesus Christ, how long is this thing?
Dude,
I don't even that opening scene where Gary Busey is robbing the diner. I don't think that was shot with the actors in the same place.
I'm sure it wasn't.
Oh, man.
I
They
mean,
were only affording him probably like one day and filmed all of his scenes.
the only time you saw like him interacting in the diner was just him, and then you saw another shot of the people cowering behind the booth, like never together. It was hysterically bad editing.
Yes.
Oh God, fuck.
I'm telling you, this is that movie where, again, remember when Zag finally showed me fucking Hard Rock Zombies?
Jesus Christ. Yes,
I was like,
because I was there too.
yeah, I know you were there. And I was laughing my ass off at how bad that fucking movie is. I was like, that's the best bad movie I've ever seen.
Thank God that drop isn't here anymore.
Wait a minute. I'm going to
No, no,
Bring it back.
no.
Bring it back. I can stall Zaggy, whatever your name is. I can
Zaggy,
stall for you.
Ziggy.
Keep
All
looking.
right.
All right. So not coming at number one, I'll admit, it's not like our best fucking movie, but I just really enjoy it. The stuff. Yeah, like the best thing it has going for it are the special effects. It's a pretty bad movie. Again, look at my list. They're all fucking bad. Because I painted myself in a fucking corner and I was stuck in it. And I didn't have the luxury of talking at 11 o'clock, 11:30 last night, changing my list last minute. I submitted my shit and I'm like, well, I'm fucked.
Nice.
Well,
So-
like I said, Ziggy was shocked that I had never seen Motel Hell. So I was like, you know what? I'll find it tonight and I'll fucking watch it. No promises, though. I think my list is pretty set. So,
Yeah. So like I said, I'll stick to my 1 and 2. Yeah, my top 5. The honorable mentions, they were just there to fuck with you guys for comedic reasons. Even though Ginger Dead Man is worth a watch, especially if you're a smoker.
Yes.
I
It's
do
fun.
not, so watching it straightly sober would probably be terrible. Shit, I was going to ask you a question, Crank, but now I can't remember. Which one was worse? Oh, that's right. Which one was worse, Ginger Dead Man or Head of the Family? Because I can't believe you fucking watched that when I was fucking with you.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a dick move on my part. You gotta watch this movie.
I was like, I'm not watching this shit. What the fuck? Watched the trailer and went,
Yeah, they're about the same, really.
Damn.
I don't know if I could tell you which one was worse because they're both horrendously bad.
I was got to go with Head of the Family, but only slightly.
Maybe, yeah. I mean, the thing that saved Gingerbread Man at all was just Jake Busey's appearance. You know, even though brief as it was, and then his voice being used, whatever. But fucking yeah. Thanks, Colonel.
You're welcome. And there's my list.
and there's his list. Yeah.
Yeah, that sucked. Fuck.
I'd shit in Johnny Depp's bed too. That's
funny as hell.
That's the next shirt. Fuck.
Oh,
I'm gonna try to get that clip from the movie and like side by side it with you fucking. Oh my god.
I just say he says, because I can't sing it, I will have my vengeance or something along those lines. And it's just, no. Fuck you. You want to have this log in the middle of your fucking bed, buddy. Fuck him. I eat some Taco Bell. All right, 5-layer. Enjoy this.
5-layer log?
Yeah.
God damn, dog.
You get the sour cream, the nacho cheese, the fucking refried
Don't
beans.
ruin one of my
everything.
favorite Taco Bell items here.
I do love a 5-layer burrito.
Remember those used to be 99 cents? Man, we had it all and we just fucking.
Yeah.
Dude,
Life is good.
the mixture of the melodies in that movie and musical are impressive as hell.
I don't give a fuck. It's a music. Fuck that movie, dude.
Whatever.
Yeah.
All right. BK says they made us watch Soylent Green in 6th grade. It was Catholic school. What
Wow.
the fuck?
Right?
A glimpse.
Well, I mean, never mind. That was last week's discussion. I'll shut up.
Grizzly says, had a friend said he wanted to make a restaurant and all menu items were going to be Soylent products. Yeah. Good luck with that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, what the movie Soylent Yellow was fish. Soylent Green, I think, was it the beef and stuff like that? I don't remember the exact.
Yeah, I don't either right
was
now.
No, green was the fucking people. So blue. It was yellow and blue were the other ones. Soylent, they had them all coated and they were running about because motherfuckers had eaten it all.
Delicious.
Paula says Grizzly gave the nope on Killer Donuts. So there you go.
It's like, hey, Grizzly, they made a movie about killer donuts.
I unbelieve.
Oh, there's a good one. Yeah. I'm kind of shocked that hadn't been mentioned yet. Cannibal the Musical.
Surprisingly, I'm not a fan of it. I've tried watching that multiple times. And it's just, I tried. I can't.
Well, I would have went with Cannibal Holocaust, I think, if it was going to do any of those.
Lorena logged back in just to say, please bring the Hard Rock Zombies clip back. That is all. Woo!
Consider it done.
No! Oh, good Lord. All right. Last but not least, got to flip around here. Boom and boom. Let's get to Ziggy. Now that all the thunder has been, I think, almost all the thunder has been officially stolen. You got one left.
My list.
Damn.
Nothing. All right. So, yeah, let's just get on with it. Number 5, Soylent Green. The ending, man, that is epic. That's some skin crawling shit, and nobody gives a fuck. Another really cool society look, pretty key. But not a great movie. It's not, but the message is cool, and I like that, and it fits this list. So that's why I went there.
And it has Charlton Heston in it.
Charlton fucking Heston, man, get your damn hands off me, you dirty damn ape. Yeah. Okay, number 4. Fell down a little bit after watching a film last night, but The Stuff. I had to do it. It's got a lot of fun. It's not a great movie, really. I mean, but the premise is cool. We got a fucking yogurt that bubbles out of the ground, and it's natural. And there's like, hey, they got the jingle. Can't get enough of the stuff.
I love how the guy just walks up to the bubbling shit out of the ground and just starts eating it.
It's creamy.
This is good. Have you not seen the Futurama episode about the nibbler?
No, never seen an episode of Futurama.
And just start eating shit. That's all.
You're uncultured, Crank.
I've never seen an episode of Futurama, so there you go.
Bastard.
All right, yeah, but the stuff's fun. I mean, it has a couple of good effects moments, I think. Some of it looks kind of cheesy, and it doesn't hold up. I mean, very rubbery, latexy now. And I don't know, like the stuff becomes kind of starts reaching out at people and shit. So who knows? I
will say seeing Michael Moriarty as the lead in that was somewhat entertaining, because the only other thing I'd really seen him that I liked him in was like early episodes of Law and Order, like back in the early 90s. He was like the first DA, I think. And,
I love it too. He's all like, I just threw up in your car. He's like, I know.
But yeah, he's so serious on Law and Order, and then to see him do this, where he's just kind of like a smarmy, smart ass kind of guy. It was a fun twist.
I think that's why it's, it doesn't really hold up, but it's still kind of tongue in cheek fun, because nobody takes it seriously in the whole fucking thing. That's what makes it kind of work. Yeah. And so thank goodness for the stuff. Number 3. Never heard of this thing. I mean, I'd heard of it. I'd seen the stuff about it, but I didn't have a chance to watch it. I wasn't going out of my way to see it, but they said, hey, this definitely fits our list. Let's check it out. The Platform. And holy shit, man. What just a cool, innocent premise. And the satire, this look at society is on Romero-esque level, man. This is some good stuff. Just the way they point out how it would be, and it would be just like this. I think it would be exactly like this if you were stuck in this situation. If you haven't seen it, you got to watch it, because it won't be shocking if we tell you everything that's going down.
Oh no, I'm not talking about it like that.
Yeah, but it's fucking been out, since 2019. But go check it out. It's worth it. Take it from Zag, who likes the gore and the stuff like that. But this is a nice crank as fuck movie that will keep you interested from the word go. It's that good. Number 2, these guys did some pre-Thunder stealing and took Motel Hell from me. There it is. Yes, this is a movie I've adored. This is one of the ones that would run with the Warriors and Escape from New York on IT Television, our early cable. It only came on at 8:00 at night on the UHF channel, and this was in there, man. Motel Hell. They definitely would run this a lot. And I'd watch it every time. It's one of those ones I would never miss as a kid. Yeah, it's a little silly now, but another one that's so tongue-in-cheek, and the way they played. I love Farmer Vincent and his sister. They're so good in this. And just, if you haven't seen it, I don't know. It's been out for 45 fucking years, so what do you do? Yeah, they make sausage out of people, okay? That's why it's food-related, but it's fantastic. Just go see it if you haven't. My honorable mentions, kind of shocked nobody got to these, first one, Street Trash. Viper.
Which the spiritual sequel remake came out this past week. And I was trying to watch it, and I just didn't get around to it. I've heard great things about it, though.
Yeah, I heard the effects are pretty good. Like, they went a little bit more down the gory, or like actual gore blood side, because that's something that this movie came out right at that forefront of. We got to knock it off with all this blood and all these guts and this hacking up, all these guys in hockey masks hacking up virgins. No more. So Street Trash comes out, and when the people drink the shit, they kind of melt into a, neon blue, neon pink, and green paint colored shit running out of them. and it's like that, a little bit of blood on top of it, but nothing like they tried to, they made it gory without using blood. You know what I mean? Think Evil Dead 2 when he's getting blasted with every color blood but fucking red. You know what I mean? But it's good.
Hold on, before you move on though, the spiritual sequel also was directed by Ryan Kruger, who, if you don't remember, did Fried Barry a couple of years ago. You remember that movie?
That movie, how about a fucked movie?
How about how fucked up that movie was? Yeah. So I am actually curious to see this one. The new one.
Fucking stealing. It makes sense that he went and remade this. Sure.
Yeah.
No, I'm serious. But again, it's about the homeless community and this whole thing. So the acting is atrocious in Street Trash. But if you want to see something different, yeah, give it a check. You take one shot of this fucking whiskey and it's curtains. The next one, Crank kind of did the best he could with it already. Hannibal. It's because Hannibal Lecter talks about food all the time. He's very, very much into being a chef. Obviously, everything he's in, he's done this. That's why I kind of leaned that this was okay. And that epic scene, obviously, where he cooks the dude's fucking brain right in front of him, and he's just all, smells delicious. I mean, it's just so fucking morbid, man. You can't, it cracks your brain when you try to think about the situation. But I like it. It's probably the best thing about that whole movie. It's no Silence of the Lambs. It never will be. But yeah, There you go. Great scene and a great character.
Corn pone pussy.
Hey, be nice.
That's Ray Liotta. I love it.
My third honorable mention is an oldie but a goodie called Food of the Gods. And if you haven't seen this, it's about food additives and how they kind of try to push shit through without it being tested. It's crazy how shit is now, because this is like exactly the kind of thing that, aside from growing giant rats that were attacking everybody. And then at the end, everybody gets fucking wrapped up and they do it anyway. They release it anyway. The last scene are the kids drinking the fucking milk with the fucking chemical in it. So, I mean, it's a great twisted premise at the end. And, not a great movie. No, but it's 1971. What are you going to fucking do? Early 70s. I don't know if it's 71, maybe 74 or something like that. And, of course, the number one movie on Zigzag's list. Just kidding. I had to do it once. I'm in simpatico with most of these guys. The Menu is number one. What a cool fucking movie. I love Chef Ramsay. I love Hell's Kitchen. Seeing him do this character like this, I loved it. Colonel is wrong here. Crank as fuck is right. This is a great fucking movie. I don't think I even gave it a 10. I think I gave it like an 8.5. But I mean, I still enjoyed the fuck out of it. And it's well worthy to sit atop this list.
Let me ask you something. Do you and Crank make eye contact and we jerk each other off?
Oh, come on.
Nope. We just finish up and let you eat the cookie, buddy.
Oh, there you go.
I'm not the one on the road all the fucking time. I don't know what the fuck you guys do when you're
boom.
Everybody. So.
Yeah.
Poor phase, man. I'm getting hypnotized and shit. All kinds of shit be coming out.
Oh God.
Nice list, Ziggy.
I didn't really have a problem with this list. It was quite simple, really.
That was a good list.
But I'm an old fuck, so I got to go back to the early 70s and find one, and early 80s to find one. 1980 for Motel Hell, and
you must have had to watch Soylent Green in Catholic school too, maybe.
I saw that on. We had this thing here called the Movie Time with Bill Kennedy. And he would play these fucking movies and he would talk about them, and he played this fucking thing on at 1 or 2 o'clock on a weekday. I saw this staying home from school, maybe during the summer. Don't remember how, but I just remember Silent Greatest People. It was like, yeah,
The only reason I think I even watched Soylent Green was because I kept seeing all the parodies, like on The Simpsons and everything else, it's people, Soylent Green. I was like, what? I have to watch whatever the fuck they're making fun of. So that's why I watched it back then.
Soylent Green, man, they get the old people like, hey, and they give them a nice good time, and they get a good meal. They put them in a nice room, and then they come in and give them the fucking suicide shot, man. That's pretty wild. And then processed to become a meal.
No.
Yeah, man, you gotta eat.
Gina's talking about Colonel's list on this, but she says, so Sweeney Todd is the only movie on his list I have seen. God, I am lame.
No, you're not, because most of the movies on the list were pretty fucking lame.
Crank, to answer your earlier question, Sweeney Todd and Attack of the Killer Tomatoes were bumped.
Those are the two?
Those are the two that I bumped to finish my list.
Bethany also says, Gina, we need a movie night so they can watch Sweeney Todd, or not Sweeney Todd. They can watch Motel Hell.
Maybe we need a Sweeney Todd wreath. Is there a Sweeney Todd wreath yet?
I don't need a Sweeney Todd wreath.
No, not us. Somebody might need it though, like Colonel.
Colonel. with
I would happily accept it.
with an Amber Heard turd right on the top.
Oh my God! See, now you're thinking.
A herd turd.
We get a little bunch of little rubber poops around there and a bed.
There's a shirt. Just Photoshop me and Amber Heard's face on two people taking a shit.
Good
I'll have
God.
somebody spray water on me, make it look like I'm sweating.
Patricia says, damn, that Day of the Dead painting by Angelo was impressive. Yes, behind Ziggy. Very nice.
I love it, man. He's I'm not going to tell you what we're working on. I think I might have blabbed it out before, but there's something special happening it may rival that one. I don't know if he can. Because that is pretty incredible.
BK says, I opened a restaurant in Brighton with a dude who was on Hell's Kitchen twice. Got kicked out both times. Oh, damn.
That ain't the guy that was no. Was it the big guy?
I don't know.
He couldn't, he left once because of his health. The second time, he just couldn't cut it.
I don't know. All right. Excellent list there, Ziggy. And let's rotate here. Let's get the comparisons going. All right. So the menu is on everyone's list. I think that. And 3 1s and a 2. So that, I think, easily wins number 1.
Yeah.
The stuff.
Nope. The stuff is on
It's not
3
on
list. It was close. It was probably 10 now. So
platforms on 3.
platforms on 3, fairly high on 3 too. So that might fall to 2.
Yeah.
On the bulk list. Probably Soylent Green. I don't know on the rest.
It's up for debate on the rest. Yeah.
Yep. Maybe Motel Hell.
For 3.
I would
Or
take
the stuff,
the menu and the platform, and probably Motel Hell as 1, 2, and 3 for me.
Yeah, that sounds pretty close. Maybe the stuff right after.
Yep.
That sounds about right. I don't know. Maybe 3. Maybe stuff for 3 because Colonel gave it 1.
Okay, I'm not going to argue that. It's about the same quality movie, really. I mean,
yeah, interesting. Not a bad little comparison there.
I was annoyed for about 30 seconds when we just started discussing it, but then the movie started popping in my head. It's like, oh wait, wait,
Oh wait.
And it's quite easy.
Sound like a baby crocodile there for a second. Do that again.
Oh.
Word.
Well, there you go.
Wait.
What do you guys think of the list? And if you guys have any other ones, let us know.
Yeah. People are just listening tonight, man. They're not.
BK says, nope, served raw chicken twice.
Oof.
Get out.
And this is one of the things that, I've always been a foodie, but this is one of the things I love about doing this show and going all over the country because I've been introduced to, FaZe and I were talking a little bit about this the other night. been introduced to so many good foods that I would have never tried. Like I'll be honest, Skyline chili. That's one of my favorite discoveries of the last several years, and I owe that to Colonel. Abso-fucking-lutely.
Goddamn right.
By the way, I still need a shipment from there at some point.
All right, well, I'll run this by you. Now they got family size cans, dude.
I don't need that much because I mean it takes me still like 3 or 4 days to get through the little cans. So,
All right, I'm just saying.
I appreciate the offer, but no, I am going to need a shipment of those several cans up here because if I order it, it's like $80 for a case or something like that.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, no, it's ridiculous.
How much is that case?
12.
Dude, that's
so like $7 a can or something like that.
That's about right. You go to
really?
Here, it's like depending on the size can. That's just me being cheap. The family size is $9. That's about $7 for the 15-ounce can.
Crank, go to Amazon. There's got to be some free shit.
That's where it was.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
And if you find one of those subscription deals where it goes down like $5 every month, it's crazy. You'll end up paying
I'll find some.
in the same case.
I'll find some. But if Colonel can't, I thought it was like $4 or $5 a can when I was up there last.
Yeah, when I go grocery shopping this weekend, I'll send you a picture. It was one up in price. It's about $6-7 per can for the 15-ounce can.
Ridiculous.
Another thing I found was when I went to New Orleans and was introduced to jambalaya and smoked oysters, I think it was. Jambalaya is on my home cooking list now, fairly regular, along with Skyline and some other random stuff. But what are some favorite foods besides Ziggy? Obviously, what are some favorite foods that you guys have found over the years, Colonel?
Oh man, this is a tough one. It's a toss up. I'll say my second favorite one is legit Philly cheesesteak.
Philly cheesesteak, that's another one I love.
Damn, that's so good. But coming in at number one, man, guy gives me shit all the time, and fuck him. I don't want to give him props. Actually, I do, because that meal BK made for us, goddamn, still one of the best meals I've had in a long time, man. That was so fucking good.
Sure.
I'm not counting BK stuff because that's like on another level. I can't cook like BK can.
Well, I'm counting it because usually when I've been able to go out with you guys, we've had fucking pizza. So it's
goddamn right.
Well,
it's like
that's what I could talk about. All the different delicious pizzas I've discovered across the country.
That one in Detroit at right before we went to the baseball game was pretty damn good. At Motz's or something like that.
Mott's, yeah, Mott's, Moots, or Z
like
maybe.
M-O-T-Z. Moots. No, it was Moots.
Moots, yeah. It
M-O-O.
was like Moops, like the Seinfeld Moops.
Yeah.
Was that the place the three of us ate at? Because that was really good fucking pizza.
No,
we went.
This was with Rick
and Ryan came up from the whole damn enchilada. We went to the Tigers game, and he picked it. I never heard of the fucking place, and I have to say, I got to go again. But this may be the best pizza I've ever had. Ever.
That was by far the best pizza I've ever had.
Yeah.
So.
It's that fucking good. It's like it's kind of New York style, but I mean, it was good, man.
And I know Ziggy's. I know Ziggy's other one though. The KC Burger, Tin Kitchen, baby.
I was gonna say Tin Kitchen, but I'll even say that joint we went to, that dump in Connecticut, that pizza place. That was pretty fucking good. I mean, I know your meal wasn't as good as mine, but the pizza was on fucking point, man.
Yeah. No, the pasta was awful, but the pizza was pretty good. I think I took a slice.
I grabbed you a couple slices because fuck, I had a whole pizza and shit. Delicious.
How about you, FaZe?
It's hard to say. I mean, you've introduced me to a lot of things, just good eating in general, I would say.
But that joint that had the the pasta.
Hold on, let him.
Oh, yeah.
He's going there.
Fuck, you
Pretty
guys
much, yeah. I mean,
hate
fettuccine alfredo was a big one that I've never really had like super fancy fettuccine alfredo, and fuck, dude, it's probably one of my favorite things in the world right now. Like, other than like salmon, maybe, but like I don't know. I was never a foodie before I met Crank. Now I can safely say I'm kind of a foodie.
I mean, that was fascinating watching those guys throw them noodles into that fucking big hunk of cheese, dude. and
What
just-
was the name of that place, Colonel?
God, let me get the research department on it. You guys keep talking.
All right, there's this Italian place up near Sharonville in Ohio,
It was
and
amazing.
it's real close to the convention center. If I want to say it was straight north of there, just by like less than a mile.
That wasn't too far because we were starving, man.
Yeah, and they roll out on a cart this hollowed out wheel of cheese, and they make your Alfredo right in front of you.
Yeah, man. I mean,
And-
that ain't
and
my
cut-
kind of thing, but even I was like, God damn, it looks all right. That looks real cheesy. And all these guys, they didn't shut the fuck up about it for 3 days.
Oh yeah.
We're still talking about it, dude. FaZe brought it up the other night, and I was like, that's going to be our after show discussion, I think.
Oh,
But yeah, dude, that was probably outside of BK's. That was my favorite meal.
BK is an amazing cook. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
that joint
Oh,
in Oklahoma we went to that just had Detroit style and New York style pizzas.
Mhm.
That was
Yeah, that was pretty good.
hot, dude. That was really good.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about, BK.
BK says the jambalaya with pasta. Yeah, I'll take
Yeah.
the recipe, but I probably won't.
Do shit.
I probably won't be
good.
able to recreate it. Did you find that place?
No, it's giving me all the fucking other ones in Cincinnati. I'm like, no, it was Sharonville, Ohio. It's pissing me off.
Yeah, but I think that Italian place was my top. Probably number 2 would be
That Tin Kitchen was fucking delicious, man.
I would have to go with the jambalaya, honestly. Then probably 3 Skyline. No, probably 3 Tin Kitchen, 4 Skyline.
Skyline's so good.
But Skyline, it's kind of a chain, I guess.
Yeah, I
So-
do that Waffle House down in which one was that? Where it was just so
Texas.
fucking good.
Dude, that was the cleanest cooked.
The greatest Waffle House in the world.
I mean,
The one in Texas.
They treated it like a 5-star restaurant, man. And that shit, the care was apparent in the food they
It was
presented.
delicious.
I mean, we're used to a greasy ass in Ohio. Man, I'm telling you, these guys were like, oh, no. There's none of that here.
No, there was the perfect
No
Waffle
chairs getting flung. There was no bags getting
House.
spiked on top of waitresses' heads.
Oh my
Nothing like
God.
that.
Nobody throwing food at the cook when they come storming in the door.
No kidding.
Do you know how fortunate that is? I mean, that's got to be odds of winning the lottery. What's the odds? Is it winning the lottery or seeing an incident at a Waffle House? What are the odds? That's what we need to know, folks.
Yeah.
All you calculating people out there.
Real quick, I'm going to step away for a second.
Hey, real quick.
Real quick, guys. Crank, I still need to take you to Pompilio's, man, where they filmed the scene from Rain Man, the Italian
Yes.
restaurant around here.
Yes,
I can tell you right
do.
now, it's not as good as that place in Sharonville. Not nearly as fucking good.
Still though, that'd be cool.
So I will be right back.
All right, fine.
Messages. We'll be right back. He must have the shit, folks. That's what that means.
Was it Angelo's? Does that sound right?
He walked away and muted his shit. He can't say nothing.
I know he left, but
It had an ass scene on TV type thing that helps you find
does
it.
sound right, Crank. Antonio's or Angelo's or
I think that's what it was. Angelo's.
he's back.
No, I was trying to get the sergeant to come down for the twins, but I think she fell asleep.
That's the only one I can see that sounds pretty close.
Angela sounds right, but it didn't come up on any of my Google searches.
Oh man. I don't know if I can. I don't have anything else to talk about. I'm hungry now. I want to go make some. I got some pasta. I got some
stuff
pasta
we got to
left
talk
over.
about.
And we got that too. Yeah, we do have a long meeting afterwards, so we may have to cut this a little short live.
You know, everybody's got their Thanksgiving ready to go.
Yeah. Oh, BK, why doesn't Michigan have a Waffle House?
We don't either, man.
There used to be one like kind of halfway up north, like by Claire somewhere, and then it didn't make it somehow. But yeah,
We had one that got turned into Denny's.
You got to get into Ohio before you see them, like deep into. It's a shame.
I like a good Waffle House every now and then.
Fucking love Waffle House, man.
That used to be my stop after like going to a concert and then driving home. That was always my
Dude,
stop.
my stop to this day is still White Castle after a concert. I don't know what it is, man. Those fucking sliders just hit different.
I dragged Colonel into a Waffle House at the first con we ever went to back in 2018. Come on, Colonel. It's right across from our hotel.
That's right. He was like, I was like, Waffle House?
Yep.
Little did I know, every time we went to a con together, we'd have to go to fucking Waffle.
or Denny's.
Or Denny's.
Or both.
I've never been in a Denny's. I'll be honest, I've never had Denny's.
We had Denny's, fucking Kansas City, and
yeah, I wasn't there.
Yeah,
we had Denny's delivered to us once, Ziggy. When we had
Kansas City was.
Oh, in New Jersey or something. Yeah,
we had Chicago.
Was it Chicago?
I think.
Maybe it was Pennsylvania or Maryland. One of those. Because remember, we couldn't get out of the fucking lot. Though, if you drove away, someone would take your spot, and that's that.
Oh shit, that could have been multiple places we've been. Us in Cherry Hill, you guys in I guess Pennsylvania. I don't know.
That list was quite extensive. I was kind of like, wow, we've kind of been around. We're like dirty whores when it comes to this stuff now.
We've been doing a little research on that.
Yeah. We're all used up.
I don't even have to push my shit anymore. It just boop, falls right out.
Let's not go there.
All we got left to hope for is a life of porn.
What are you talking about, Colonel?
I don't know.
Got his shit pushed in.
I don't know. All right. Well, hey, let's send them out. Let's call it early for the week. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Right.
Faye, send them out for the night.
Right on. Yeah. Food related horror. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm super slow. I didn't realize until the middle of this show why we were doing food related horror. I just didn't connect in my head at all that Thanksgiving was coming up. We were talking about food. Just it never. I'm like, why? I was thinking all day, why the fuck are we talking about food related horror now? Did we just run out of topics? But no, it's Thanksgiving in a few days. I'm a fucking idiot. But no, I'm just thought that'd be funny to share. Thank you all for watching. This is very fun. Have a great Thanksgiving, whatever you plan on doing. And yeah, that's all I got to say. Thank you.
I'll make sure to put the reason why the topic is chosen in notes now. Just
for God's sake.
Just to help you out there along the way.
Thanks.
Ziggy.
Yeah, man. Take it easy on the, violating the turkey's private parts while you're setting it up for the meal. Join us next week here on Monday's Maniacs for...
Oh, can I take... All right. So I'm fucking pumped for this. I'm jumping in, goddammit. He's leaving. I'm fucking excited. So we all know next week's episode happens on a little day called Cyber Monday. Ooh, I wonder what we could be doing. Something has to do with shopping, right? That's right. We are comparing the original, the best horror film of all fucking time, Dawn of the Dead, with the remake.
What?
Yeah, this is going to be a fucking fun one. Like, really? You guys just gave me another excuse to watch Dawn of the Dead again? No, I won't, bitch.
Yeah.
Like, I'm looking forward to this one, man. This is going to be fun. It's going to be so much better than Nightmare on Elm Street bullshit. Like, because you have two pretty good fucking movies.
You got two great takes on the material.
Mm-hmm.
You have the best take and you have a good take. Come on.
Oh, yes. I'm trying to be polite and diplomatic here before we get into
I'm not shitting on the remake. I thought it's one of the few good remakes.
I won't shit on it either.
Next week.
Except maybe for the running zombies. That's the only, but whatever.
Yeah.
All right.
We'll see.
Right.
We shall see.
Ziggy, anything else to add there at the end? Because you kind of got your thunder stolen again.
Well, I just
No, he didn't. He was doing this. Like, he's feeding it to take it. And I fucking took it.
Look how he lit up like a fucking Christmas tree over there, man. I had to. No. It was like, I just want to say one more time.
God damn it!
Have a great week, man.
Should have deleted. I should have deleted that drop to make room for all
delete that. I'm not done with it yet. That's my new toy right now. Have a great Thanksgiving. We'll see you next Monday. We're gonna get into a great fucking classic. Rest in peace, George A. Romero, and we'll see you then.
Yes, as they all said, next week, Dawn of the Dead original versus remake, and yeah, gang, we love y'all. We'll miss you over the next week. Have a great Thanksgiving. Try not to kill any of your family over the holidays. Just everybody play nice. Enjoy the food. I'm certainly going to enjoy some food because I do love turkey. I would eat.
You better load up, man.
Yeah, I would eat. They've already said bring some Tupperware for leftovers. So, but yeah, have a great Thanksgiving, gang. We will see you next week. Until then, I'm Red Crank for the Colonel and Zigzag and the Phase saying DC us out. Rock and roll!
Just in the middle of a dream, I was kissing Valentino by a crystal blue Italian stream. But I can't be late, 'cause then I guess I just won't get paid. These are the days when you wish your bed was already made. It's just another manic Monday. It was Sunday, 'cause that's my fun day. I don't have to Monday, it's just another manic Monday. I wish it was Sunday, 'cause that's my fun day. It's just another manic Monday.
Ah!